Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT The Game, Season 2, Episode 51. We are just 6 shows away from NXT The Game's NXT Takeover Legacy 2, our WrestleMania show. We have a few surprises for you tonight, some of which are just for fun because it is the last 6 episodes of the season and this is the road to Legacy and we want to have some fun. We have a pre-show match, but you don't need to know what it is, and I don't want to tell you what it is, so we're going to get straight into the action, starting at our announce desk. Renee Young, welcome to NXT. We are just days removed from NXT Takeover Respect, and tonight William Regal has set up a challenge. He's called his friends from AAA, and this week we're going to see the loaned out Electroshock take on Shinsuke Nakamura as William Regal tries to get him and Finn Balor ready for their massive match at NXT Takeover Respect. Nakamura, says Corey Graves, debuting against AAA's finest. He could lose his match before we get to NXT Takeover Legacy. And Balor won't have it easy because next week Williams called in a favor. Get this, Alberto Del Rio to take on Finn Balor in next week's NXT main event. On loan from AAA as well, the working agreement finally paying off, Renee. We haven't used that in over a year, but it looks like it's finally working. Renee Young, it'll be a very heavy, quick NXT tonight, Corey. Let's get straight into it. So basically, we're just very quickly go. We're going to have just mostly matches tonight because the angles are going to start to play out in the next 5 weeks, but I wanted to get some big-time matches here. All right. In the match, there's some good action in average heat. Shinsuke Nakamura defeats Electroshock in 13 minutes with a running single leg high knee strike. Shinsuke Nakamura gets the victory over Electroshock here tonight. So, not shocking, but we didn't want to burn out anyone here on the NXT roster with a Shinsuke debut, and we're going to go ahead and do that. All right. We see American Alpha, Chad Gable, and Jason Jordan in the back with their NXT Tag Team titles getting ready for their 6th NXT title defense against Apollo Crews and Samoa Joe tonight. Alright, and in the next match, if it ever gets there, and in the next match, and about that featured great action and average heat. Asuka, Charlotte, Emma, and Paige defeat Bayley, Becky, Candice, and Charlotte when Paige defeats Sasha by pinfall with the Paige Turner. We get a victory here with Sasha Banks losing to Paige, who will be, spoiler alert, duh, she attacked her at Respect, but we're going to get Paige and Sasha in a match, and obviously we're going to get Charlotte taking on Bayley, number one contender. So, so we got that going on for us tonight. We just threw 8 great working women into a match, and we got the victory going to Paige and her group tonight. What? Yeah, I'm not turning Bayley. I'll look into a new character, but I am not turning Bayley. Hype video now for Mr. NXT showing where he defeated Bo Dallas to retain the NXT Championship. Next week, William Regal decides who he faces at NXT TakeOver Legacy 2. But first, and about that featured great action and average heat, NXT defeats La Sombra in 8 minutes with a Heyman's Clutch facebuster. Victory for Mr. NXT here tonight on NXT television. Really off his game. Cruz and Joe are now walking to the ring. Their NXT Tag Team Championship shot is up next. And here we go. Main event time. Like I said, a quick show, guys. Sorry about that, but more matches tonight. And about that featured great action and average heat, American Alpha drew with Apollo Crews and Samoa Joe in the match ended the cutoffs after the New Day debuts. Biggie, Kofi Kingston, Kofi Vincent, Xavier Woods, and Xavier Woods all became involved. That's right, the New Day are so fucking awesome. They all got involved twice. They absolutely distracted and attacked American Alpha and Apollo Crews. After the match, American Alpha and Apollo Crews and Samoa Joe are all laid out. The fans are beginning to chant and cheer and boo for the New Day all at once, who have arrived here in NXT to be a part of the NXT Legacy 2 show. Trying to make it unique like WrestleMania, folks. The New Day do their dance and they just take out 2 of the baddest teams in NXT. And well, that's not a great way to start things off, but it'll surely get you noticed. This was basically just to give American Alpha another match. I don't know if I'm going to include Joe or Crews. I usually know by now, but I'm not sure what I want to do with Joe and Crews. I have another Money in the Bank thing coming up for the pay-per-view as well. But American Alpha, they've been running through everyone in NXT, and we're going to see what they can do. The New Day and Paige are all 4 going to be heavily, in our storylines and our angles for the next 5 or 6 weeks heading into NXT TakeOver Legacy 2. They will be the special attractions, as last year was Brie Bella, I think it was. But anyways, this was NXT The Game, Season 2, Episode 51. Tomorrow I will be posting 52. I am very excited because I got all my matches laid out, and we're going to get into it. Thanks, guys.